first impression of the Green Bay Packers offense without receiver Davante Adams, who had a pretty good day for himself. He had more receiving yards than all of the Packers receivers combined. What did you think of Green Bay's offense without Adams?
No, it looked stagnant. I mean, it did across the board. I mean, there was nothing to look like. It wasn't. Forget Davante Adams. I know Christian Watson had the drop bomb touchdown. Right? Was it the first offensive play of the game, or certainly
yes. First series?
First series. That was big. It seemed like there was a lot of plays where Rodgers, again, was looking at the receivers, expecting, like, hey, when they play this way, do that. There's a missed throw by Rodgers that you don't see very often. He was under pressure as far as, like not being able to stand in there and just go, okay, wait, here's first read, second read, third read. Let me take my time and go through this. I mean, the Vikings were creative, it looked like. I'm excited to watch this film later today. But the fact that there was no Davante Adams out there, the fact that they had neither one of their starting tackles out there, it showed in the football game. They couldn't run the ball. They were out-coached, out-physicaled, everything in the game. It wasn't a good look by them by any stretch of the imagination.
I stand corrected. It was the very first play from scrimmage.
Right, it was, right? I thought so.
It tells me they had something, they saw something, they knew something. I mean, he just ran right by Patrick Peterson.
Well, yeah, they said, wait, our guy runs 4.2 and Patrick Peterson's 45 years old. Let's just let him go right by the guy.
And so they've been holding this thing. They've been cooking this thing up. They knew what they were doing. He's the first read. That ties the game at 7. All the work the Vikings put in to drive down the field to score that touchdown, that changes the entire dynamic of the football game, and maybe the Packers win, and you could see it on Aaron Rodgers' face. And, I mean, and those gloves, we know how those gloves are. He had it in his hands. I don't know. Does he have a little too much pressure on him from Aaron Rodgers? A lot of things go into a drop, and sometimes it just happens.
Right.
But what a difference that game would have become if Christian Watson makes that catch and runs into the end zone and it's 7-7 and Vikings get the ball back and, the defense is energized by the Packers. Maybe they shut them down. It's 14-7. I mean, You'd have to go back to that game at that point and replay it, but that would have had a completely different vibe the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, like Ray Lewis used to say on Monday Night Football, momentum is real. It's real. Anybody that played sports, oh, wait, I got hot shooting three-pointers. Oh, my gosh, give me the ball. Our team's going, whatever it is. Oh, man, there's a few base hits in baseball. Now the next guy gets a base hit. I mean, it is a real thing. So, yeah, it takes the air out of the balloon a little bit. Watson didn't play in the preseason. That's his first play as an NFL player. And he's probably got a lot of things going through his mind. Wait, what did the coach tell me? Holy crap, this is the Vikings. I'm in the NFL. Holy crap, it's Patrick Peterson covering me. I think all of that probably came to, a head there when that play happened. But as ugly as that offense was and everything, and I'm going to go off script here just for a second because I think you'll enjoy this. The story of the game was the fact of the other guy on the Minnesota Vikings, the other receiver, the fact that Kevin O'Connell and his offense, they found way after way after way to get one of the best receivers in the game, Justin Jefferson, to the point where you're going, I mean, you heard me during the game, like, well, did anybody tell Green Bay that one of the best receivers in football is on Minnesota? I mean, how many catches did he have where there was nobody in the screen? That was what was amazing. I know he's great and he's going to get his catches, but there was like a number of them where you go, he caught the ball and there's nobody around him. How does that even happen? I mean, here he's open by 10 yards. Later on, he's open by 20 yards. I mean, that was the impressive thing, I think, of the game overall, which is Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson and Kevin O'Connell. That was a deadly trio combination right there.
Well, we knew it from the get-go that Justin Jefferson becomes the Cooper Kupp in the Minnesota offense. Jefferson talked to us about it at the Super Bowl. You could tell he was very happy about the situation. Adam Thielen said after the game that it's the first time he's ever been part of an offense that is attacking. And even Cousins, that play where he bolts up into the pocket. I mean, the walls start to close in and he finds an escape, and that's not Kirk Cousins' play.
You like it, Kirk Cousins now. Hey.
For now.
He loves him today. He loves him.
Get back to me next Tuesday after they play the Eagles in Philadelphia. What a doubleheader that is next week. Why?
I didn't even realize that. I mean,
hey, listen.
Yeah.
Not that anybody gives what I have to say until they do, but Wow, what's with this overlapping doubleheader
I don't
stuff?
like it either. I want to watch both these damn games. Play it on Tuesday night, please, the other one or something.
Do Monday, Tuesday, do 7 and 10. I know we can't keep people up that late. And I know this is like the highest order first world problem, but I really like being able to watch one football game at a time and not have to worry about all the other stuff that we worry about on Sunday when we're watching 7, 8, 9 games at once. And then the 4 o'clock games, we can't even watch them, not complaining, because we're getting ready for a TV show. And then you can't really lock in. I know I can't in the Sunday night game because we do other stuff. Monday and Thursday night, the 2 nights a week where I can just watch the game.
Yeah.
Why are they going to have 2 games going at the same time? I don't know who came up with that bright idea, but it's not.
Yeah, and marquee matchups too. Like to go, you're like, really? We want to infringe on Josh Allen versus Derrick Henry, like, and up in Buffalo. Like I don't understand that either. I really don't. We want to infringe on the Eagles, maybe one of the best rosters in football, and the new look Vikings and explosive offense and kind of exciting looking here so far. That's where I'm surprised the NFL wants that to go down that way, but I'm sure they have their reasons. I didn't even realize that was a thing until I saw the commercials last night. So that was.
They're going to do it like 3 times a year.
Yeah.
They're going to do it like 3 times a year. So
Gosh.
get ready. All right, we are way off script. Raiders offense with Davante Adams. What was your impression?
Marriage made in heaven. I don't think we should be shocked, right? I mean, this is, first off, we know how good the player is. Josh McDaniels, I mean, he's made to get guys like Davante Adams open. I mean, there's a reason Wes Welker and Julian Edelman had 9 million catches when they played in New England. You know, McDaniels is an offensive genius. He can take a guy like Davante Adams' level of play to another level because of what I always learned. But Josh has intricate detail in teaching you how to run routes against the appropriate coverage. And it went to a new level compared to even when I was with John Gruden, who was a great offensive mind. I got with Josh McDaniels, and I went, ooh, we never did that little nuance of this play versus this coverage, because he'd call a play and I go, well, this play's never going to be open against this coverage. But then he'd teach it a certain way and you'd go, oh, damn. When you teach it that way, it makes things a little bit more open here. Whoa, okay, we can call it this coverage. I mean, they just had he's got Gronk and Welker, or Gronk and Edelman to me, and they're going to find a million ways to screw you over with Davante Adams and Waller, and he's going to go to the well to Davante Adams all year long until the team goes, wait, we're going to double team him or we're going to do other things, and then he's going to go, okay, now I got Hunter Renfrow plays over here and all that. So I think their offense is going to be pretty, annoying for defenses all year long.
And on Friday, I believe it was, they finally got Darren Waller's contract taken care of.
Yeah,
so
good.
He's happy, he's engaged, he's motivated. You got Waller, you got Renfrow, you got Adams. You got a hell of an offense. The game didn't work out for them, but they'll get their share of wins. They're in a tough spot. They're in a tough division in a conference that is chock full of contenders. The Chiefs leading the way in the AFC West, and what a shock. The Chiefs are still the Chiefs, even without Tyreek Hill. What did you think of Patrick Mahomes and company with Hill in Miami?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes will be okay without Tyreek Hill. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Will one of the greatest talents we've ever seen in the sport be okay without Tyreek Hill? I mean, I want to shove it in people's faces that were like, oh, it's Tyreek Hill, and that it won't be as good. What are you talking about, everybody that said that this offseason? First off, they got a great offensive mind in Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy, and they got, okay, maybe not an A-plus blue chipper at receiver, but they got a bunch of A-minus receivers. And I don't know if that might not be more dangerous, and they still got a blue chipper tight end. So and then add into the fact, Mike, and I think you'll agree with me, I feel the same way that I with Buffalo as I do with Kansas City. They are on a mission, and I think Mahomes is very aware of what Josh Allen did on Thursday night. And I think this is going to be one of those Magic versus Bird, Brady versus Manning, Elway Marino, where it's like, wait, what did he do in that? Okay, I got to get ready. I just think they're on a mission to prove everybody wrong. They looked awesome, and he looked awesome, and I don't think much of that's going to change here throughout the year.
I think the story that became apparent as we got more information about what was going on in Kansas City, Tyreek Hill was disrupting the balance of the offense by demanding the football more than he was getting it, and he was already getting it more than he ever had in his career. He wanted to be Cooper Kupp. I really do think Cooper Kupp and his exploits last year made other great receivers say, I could do that too.
Right.
And it made him more agitated and wanting the ball. And when you throw the offense off kilter, it's not good for the team.
No
it's not
doubt.
good for anybody.
No doubt.
And now Patrick Mahomes can just throw to who's open.
Throw
to who's open. Doesn't matter who it is, and no one's going to say anything about
it. Play the position. Where does the defense tell me to go? I got plenty of guys here. Let me just do it. I think there was pressure on them because of the Tyreek Hill situation. I think they became a hair predictable because of Tyreek Hill. I think teams started to figure out, oh, wait, Tyreek Hill's here. Oh, they're going to run this. Oh, Tyreek Hill's there. He's going to run that. And now you go, well, I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Whoa, Juju, McCole Hardman. Oh, Sky Moore. I don't know, Valdez Scantling. Tight ends that we've never seen before. I mean, the Chiefs they're here to stay, and I think they're going to be very deep in the AFC playoffs this year.
I think part of it too is Tyreek Hill was a siren song to Patrick Mahomes that he would be willing to give that read a little longer.
100%. 100%, right? Mike, yes.
So it wasn't just you've got a guy who's being a pain in the ass and wants the ball more. You got a quarterback who is more than happy to accommodate.
Sure.
And throw it when he shouldn't. And
right.
hold it longer than he should and not move on to read 2, read 3, read 4 because he's so smitten with what Tyreek Hill can do.
I agreed. I do. And you feel that pressure as a quarterback. You do. It's hard to block it out sometimes. We've seen Brady be like that with Gronk, where you got Gronk and, you go, oh, gosh, all he did was look at Gronk. Gronk's double covered. He just kept looking at him. It's everybody falls in that. When it's your most talented player and it's a guy you personally like. Like I went through it a little with Joey Galloway, where, again, my career was nothing special. I know that. But in my short time of playing and being relevant a little bit, I did have a tendency to go, oh, wait, it's Joey. Let me pat it one extra time and give him a chance because I like Joey, and, damn, he's fast. And when I get him the ball, he does make me look good. And then all of a sudden you go, oh, gosh, well, that extra time I pat the ball, there was like Hilliard open over the middle, and I missed it. And I think your point there is very real, no doubt about it.
We saw it on Thursday night with Matthew Stafford.
Right.
The Bills were showing him looks he wasn't ready for, so when all else fails, throw it to Cooper Kupp. Just throw it to Cooper Kupp.
That's right.
Keep throwing it to Cooper Kupp. And it worked.
To a degree.
It didn't win the game.
Right.
But his numbers when he tried to throw it to anyone else were not good. All right, Tyreek Hill, now in Miami. Tua Tagovailoa was 23 of 33 for 270 yards and a touchdown. Hill had 8 catches for 94 yards. What did you think of the new-look Miami offense under Mike McDaniel?
It looked good. I mean, again, they there's more movement. There seems like there's more creativity. It's an offensive system, as we've talked about a lot, that sets up better for Tua, no doubt about it. Again, he's not a big, strong-arm guy, but when you have a guy like this who's going to scare everybody to death, you're going to get, whoa, why? He's going to run the go route. Let me just, he put the brakes on. Bam, he's wide open on the out route. This is what I think we're going to continue to see a lot of, is this stuff right there, where it's, underneath, over the middle, like the Jalen Waddle touchdown, and an occasional play like this down the field where we get Tyreek Hill the ball. So the offense did look better, right? But I do want to say this, and I haven't really, really studied this yet, but I mean, I still question some things there. I do. I know that's a good Patriots defense. They scored 20 points. 7 of those were on a strip sack fumble. There was some times of stalling out. The offensive line, I think, is still something to watch out for in Miami. And then also, if Tua or Tyreek Hill aren't wide open over the middle with game plan type of plays, I still got to see more to go, oh, he's going to make the big throw there against the good defense and tight coverage. Oh, they took away some of the tricks there and that. Now he's got to make the play. That's what we got to see. But still, a good start for Miami. And, man, they're really talented, and I expect them to be a major player in the AFC as well.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.